So what's the best track day school in Texas?
Right Smart!
Are you having a good time today?
Yes!
Give me a yeah!
Yeah!
What is the best track day school in Texas?
Right Smart!
Boy, that's a noisy doggy. I wonder who brought that doggy here. All right. Thank you, Dave. When you drive on public streets and highways, they make those very intuitive, so there's no surprises. They don't want you to crash, so they make every corner, everything they can, as intuitive as they can. How many of you think that that's the way that they design a track? Get your hands up. How many of you think that when they do this track that they try to make it as intuitive as they can? Okay, Joe thinks that. All right. And how many of you think that they make it as tricky as they can, so it's a challenge, and so that if you're not paying attention, you're going to get thrown down on the ground? How many of you think, yeah? Well, that's the right answer. That's exactly what they do. So what's the way? How do you prevent that from happening? It's like a game. It's like a chess game you're playing with them. How do you prevent that from happening? What's the first step that you want to do? How about you, sir?
Control and learn the track.
That's right. Control and learn the track. And you've asked the piece of information I'm working for now. Everyone, please make sure you memorize this track before you ever start trying to go fast. Especially between what they call the launch. You'll see it's a little bump in the road right over that way, all the way over to about turn 7, okay? It's very tricky. And they put a sequence of turns to throw you off. Same thing with CODA. They have those S's there that are all just slightly different, and there's about 5 of them. But he says it's exciting because you really have to have it memorized, the variance between the different turns. And when they design a track, that's how they've designed them. So if you're out there just, again, like me or something, just wanting to be aggressive, you're going to get confused as to which turn is which. And you're going to go into one thinking it was a constant radius or increasing radius. It turns out it's a decreasing radius. So be very mindful of that. Don't let going fast being your main thing. That's a byproduct of doing this properly. Okay, now.
Body position and body position breaks down the corner carry more corner speed. As you carry more corner speed, the body position is going to become way more important.
Yeah, that's why we try to get lock it off.
But I'm here today for you guys. Short version, I get great access out at this facility. If there's a special angle you want, special corner you want me to go to, I can go out there and get it for you. If you're gonna put your knee down in a certain corner, you're gonna do something special in a corner, just let me know. If you want a lot of track time, like Dave was saying, don't wreck, don't crash. But if you want your crash, you gotta tell me where you're gonna do it. Because I can't get it if you don't tell me where you're gonna do it. The images from today will go up on our website tomorrow, so you can check them out. They'll go up by about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Try to explain it. Start with this. Right. Bring this arm down and the elbow, come out, not down like this. Not like this. Like this.
The advantage of having your bike set up is enormous, enormous. The suspension will suck up the bumps instead of losing traction. Steering, for me, that's one of the biggest things I found is that how, if your bike is set up improperly, and then you have it set up properly for your height and weight, and sometimes it's just everything is just way off. Normally, way off. Even out of the box, if you're buying a new bike. They're very often set up for, let's say somebody much lighter than you, like an Asian sort. And and you're like me or beyond me, heavy, heavy, heavy. And I don't want to say any more than that. I don't want to use a big word. But anyway, it's just a huge difference going into the turn, maintaining the turn, and then driving out of the turn. If your bike is not set up properly, there's no greater bang for the buck. $40 is what he charges. If you agree with me, go ahead and put your hand up. Okay. All right. So those of you who have not have your bike or have another bike that you want to get set up, Roger.
Thanks, Dave. Good morning, everybody. Well, Dave kind of covered most of it. We are here to make your bike work better for you. Try to find the best balance between agility and stability. Get it driving off the corner well, give you best grip. Bikes that haven't been set up very often are very bouncy. They move around a lot. It's not